Hello, good morning. Welcome to a new vlog. I am just on my way to the doctor's. It is 8:30 right now. I have a 9 o'clock appointment this morning. Just a quick one. We are going through my blood results for my bloods that I did 2 weeks ago now, I think. I've actually already gone through my bloods myself already and kind of like made myself a plan, but I'm just curious to see what the doctor's going to say and just to see if it's kind of like on the same path as like what I've already planned for myself. So just have really low iron
throughout,
just like all in the back, like here.
Full blood count. Your hemoglobin was a little low, but that matches with the iron.
Right, okay.
Like your body's not quite able to build as much red blood cells. And just in terms of completion and just making sure that we're not missing anything.
Yeah.
That is underlying the bleeding, that you either come back in. I'd want to do it for 6 weeks.
Okay.
And then check your bloods again.
Yeah. And so will that help with my just like my energy and fatigue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll possibly be, in particular, the anemia side of things, where your actual red blood cell, like the amount of. So when we talk about hemoglobin, is a little bit low. That's the compound on a red blood cell that binds to oxygen.
Okay.
So your oxygen binding capacity is a little bit low, which means your body's like, I'm gonna not want to do things because I don't have the reserves to support doing things.
Oh,
so it makes you feel more tired and drained.
Yeah. Because I'm always so tired and just no energy to do like anything. Thank you so much.
No worries.
And I'll see you in either a week or so, otherwise in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Thank you.
All good. Take care.
Okay, we are officially finished at the doctor's. So I'm pretty much going to start taking an iron supplement, and then I'm going to go back in about 6 weeks, which I think will be gone by then. So I'll just go back just before we leave New Zealand, get my bloods again, and hopefully my iron is back up. Anyway, I just pulled up to Field to Fork Cafe. Is that what it's called? They have a really, really yummy they have a really yummy... What is going on? I just dropped my lemmy gummy. Hello? Anyway, they have a really yummy Mexican wrap. They don't do it every single day. I think they do it like Thursdays and Fridays, and it's Tuesday today, but regardless, their food is really yummy. So I'm going to go in there and grab some breakfast because I am starving. Here we go. I'm trying to find one. Yeah. I started up a company called a box full, and it's taking product pictures. Oh, awesome. If you've got any of that. Got a caramel latte. Yum. I haven't had a caramel latte in the longest time. I feel like I always stick to my matchas, really. And like maybe a hot chockey on like a cold morning. I also got they didn't have the Mexican wraps, which is kind of sad because they are so yummy. But I got a chicken cranberry brie panini. Update, we're at the beach. I am going to have my breakfast. Taste test. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, we're home now. I had to stop in at the shops. I needed some toothbrush heads. Yesterday I went to Chemist Warehouse and they don't sell any of like the Philips toothbrush little accessories. So I had to go to Noel Leeming to get those. Also got some shaving cream for hubby. We got my medication. These iron tablets, you have to take 3 a day. We got some cuticle clippers because I lost my other one. And then also a little, what is this called? A sharpener, a pencil sharpener, because I've been using a blunt lip liner for the longest time. Also got a little package to open. Let's open it up. I got some shorts from Other Normal. It's called. These are really, really cool shorts. What are these? These are kind of like, I guess they are a capri. They're really cool. I feel like these will just look really cool and chill, just with like a simple like white singlet or even like a 3/4 sleeve top. Anyway, I'm going to have a shower because I have my lymphatic massage in an hour. So I'm gonna go have a shower, get ready for that, and we'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, I just arrived.
It'll come up, I would imagine.
Hey guys, it is the following day. I just pulled up to my appointment. I am a little early, but I'm here at in New Plymouth. I came here last week for my Botox, but today I am getting some laser on my back. So let me turn that off. So I have some pigment on my back that I really want to try get rid of. I feel like I've been dealing with it for the longest time now, like honestly years. And this year I have decided that I'm going to like stay committed and like figure out some kind of treatment for my back. So during my early 20s, I wouldn't say struggle with like back knee, but just like every now and then I would get like a few like little spots on my back. And I just feel like over time, just from like those like few little spots, I've just been left with like just like darker spots on my back. Because I have such olive skin, I scar quite easily. And it's the same with like, see here, this is like a little pigment like spot from a pimple that I had maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's nothing crazy. They're not like big pimples or anything. They're really just like tiny little like follicle spots that just leave marks behind, and I just really don't like the look of it. So my goal this year is to completely like clear up my back. So today I'm getting photo rejuvenation laser. I think that's what it's called. I've never had it before. I've had plenty of other lasers, but I haven't had this kind of laser before. But it's meant to help with redness and pigmentation and just overall like skin tone. So I'm really hoping it helps. Obviously like one session isn't going to do it. I do need a few sessions. So I'm getting this every 2 weeks, I believe, until I leave. And the girls at Phase Therapy think that I will see a significant difference. So I'm really hoping this helps. Obviously it won't necessarily stop the like little red bumps from forming. I think that's something I need to like get to the root cause. I think my gut health has a lot to do with it. I think also, me personally, I think I just produce more like sebum or like oil or something like that, and more so like on my back, which is actually pretty common for someone to have like more of a clear face and like a few spots on your back. However, it should help clear the marks that have been left over from like older spots throughout the years, and just kind of make my skin look a little more even. And like that's the goal. I just want a more even skin tone. If anyone's struggled with follicular acne, please let me know if you have any tips or tricks or like any kind of treatments that have worked well for you. Please let me know, because this is the year of a clear back. I've got to take the last 2 of my beef liver and spleen little capsules of the day. I have 6 of these a day. Okay, let's go. That did not go as planned. My back is still on fire. I was in there for... I'm gonna cry. I don't know why, I'm just like really sensitive today. My back is on fire. It's so painful. That was genuinely the most painful laser I've ever had, and I've had so many different types of lasers. I get tattoo laser removal, and that's so painful, but this laser today was so painful. I don't know why. And I don't know why. My back is on fire. I was sitting there maybe an hour after the treatment, just laying there with ice packs on my back. There is no way that this is normal. Just put the cream on. Last night was actually so brutal. I don't know why, like I just don't think what I was experiencing was normal. Like my back was on fire. It was burning so bad. I honestly, like, there's no way this is normal. This morning I looked up like the IPL laser on TikTok, and like everyone's experience was just very like smooth and just like easygoing and just like as if though it's just like normal. But what I had like was not normal. Either I'm incredibly sensitive, which I don't think that's what it is because I do have like a pretty decent pain tolerance, or I just had a really, really bad reaction. I feel so much better. Hubby was pretty much just icing my back. I'm gonna say for like 2 hours once I got home. He was just icing my back and putting like soothing gel on my back. I was just in hysterics. Like, I've never really cried from pain before, but it was that painful that I just could not stop crying. So after the treatment, she put an LED light on my back and it was just burning like really, really bad. So she came back in the room, I told her, we took the light off, and she immediately just put ice packs on my back and soothing gel, and that definitely helped. Like, it was a major relief, but I just couldn't help but think, like, have I made the right decision? Something was telling me that what I was feeling was not normal. Like, I know 100% what I was experiencing was not a normal like side effect or symptom of getting the laser. And I was trying my best to stay calm, but every time she walked out of the room, I would just start crying because I was in such pain. And I knew deep down what I was experiencing was not normal, because one, they definitely would have told me that I would have been in excruciating pain, just like this crazy burning feeling before I had started the laser. They definitely would have told me that, because I've had so many different types of lasers. I've had so many different types of treatments and surgeries. I've never felt this kind of pain before. It was so intense. I just know that any normal person that would have gone through this treatment would have been warned about it if this was normal, but this obviously wasn't like a normal reaction. So I don't really know what happened. I'll show you guys my back. Oh my gosh, it's actually insane. Like, this is crazy. I just couldn't stop crying. Like, I was in that much pain. And as I said, I have a pretty decent pain tolerance. And even when I am in pain, like, it doesn't bring me to tears. I've had so many crazy beauty treatments, and like, this was just like, I just knew something was wrong. It was also just so uncomfortable because like my body generally was just really, really cold. Like, I was freezing. I think one, like from the shock, I was just shivering, but also like I was just so cold. But my back was just on fire. Like, it felt like internally it was just like on fire. It felt like my back was burning from the inside out. It was really, really intense. Anyway, I feel so much better today. My jaw is actually really sore, I think just from clenching. Once the pain was going away, I actually felt like euphoric. Like I was in so much pain that once I started feeling normal, it was just the biggest like relief to me, and I actually felt like euphoria. I woke up, I had my iron tablets, I had my bone broth, I had my sauerkraut. I'm just having my yogurt now. I've had a shower, I'm in my jammies. I am just gonna chill today. I feel like I just need to like calm down from that experience because that was actually insane. I don't know what happened. Good morning. I'll give a little update on the back. Just warning you guys, it is not pretty. There's some like skin peeling here. It's pretty hectic. I think there's like 2 little spots that are peeling, but yeah, so crazy. I have texted the clinic twice and I've also emailed them, but they haven't contacted me at all. Like they messaged me the day after to check in. I replied, there was no reply, so then I messaged again. And then I emailed 2 days ago now and I haven't heard back. So if they don't email me today, I will give them a call. This morning I am heading to my sister's. It's actually a little later than we had planned. My fault. I was editing all last night, so I had a little bit of a sleep in, but that's okay. I'm going to pack my stuff up now. I'm going to get a top on and then I'm going to head to Starbucks. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, drinks secured. I got myself a matcha latte, extra matcha with strawberry cold foam. And I just got my sister a regular latte because she doesn't really like matchas. Like she prefers a coffee. So let's go. Our audio kept cutting out last week too.
Oh no. Was it like when we were moving around?
No, it was just random. It was more so mine.
Damn, and you're the yapper. Yeah, never.
A buggy? A buggy? You don't do that, you know what you're doing. Hey guys, we are home. I just got changed into something comfy. The pod is being imported into the laptop right now, but I just thought I'd do a quick little grocery haul. We got some eggs. We just ran out this morning, so we needed some more. We've got some mince for dinner, some chicken also for dinner this week. We also just ran out of butter, so got some more butter. Got some milk, and I also picked up some more sauerkraut. This is a different one. It's the same brand because I do really like the one that I have at the moment, but I am running out, so I thought I'd pick up this one. It's organic sauerkraut. It just has a vibrant taste of red cabbage and caraway. I don't know what caraway is, but yeah. I left a wet flannel in the freezer from the other night. I had cold compress on my back, but it just wasn't cold enough, so I put it in the freezer and I completely forgot about it. But it's not like a huge difference. It's good. Hey guys, I'm just waiting for my hair to set, but I have a few parcels that I thought I'd open up while I wait. First one from Vacay Swimwear. Okay, so dear Joey, enjoy this gift from us to you. We cannot wait to see you in these. Love, Team Vacay. Cute. I think this is a part of their new collection. So like a green and white triangle top. And these are the bottoms. Very, very cute. I love a green. Okay, next, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the stuff I ordered from Revolve. So I got the, what is the brand? Sachu, I think. It's their peel off lip stain. I got it in the shade Mauve. And then I just got the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose powder. I'm currently using the Charlotte Tilbury powder, which I've always loved, and I bought one last month, but the shade's a little too dark and it just does not look cute. Oh my goodness. Wait, this is so cute, the packaging. I don't want to like ruin it. My nose is running. This is from La Mer. It's such a cute box. Okay. Oh. Hi Joey, introducing La Mer's lip treatment, a lip strengthening treatment that delivers deep moisture and buildable colour, leaving lips rejuvenated all day. So they've sent me a lip treatment. Very cute, excited to try that. Oh, this is something I ordered last week from Inku. I ordered a Acne Studios cap. The colour's a little like different to what I thought it was, but I thought it was more like a light wash denim kind of colour, but still cool. And lastly, this was actually sent to our old address, so I had to go and pick it up. Oh, it's from Morad. Hi Joey, here is a little something new to elevate your step one in your routine. We hope you love it as much as we do. Cute. Oh, I've seen this. My brother's girlfriend posted this the other day. It is their new lipid enriched double cleansing balm. So you would use this as like the first step, and it just really like, it breaks down all of your makeup, and then you do your cleanser and like the rest of your routine. I love that. Thank you, Morad. Okay, I am going to take my setting clips out. I'll see you guys soon. Good morning, guys. I have just pulled up to my nail appointment. I still have like 5 minutes until my appointment, but it is a new day. Yesterday, Mum and my sister spent all day just getting my sister's house like prepped and ready for my niece's first birthday party. My nails are already pretty short, but the like natural biab color I don't really like. It's just too pink for me, so I definitely want to get a color today. I'm thinking a red. Like I just want to go short, natural shape, and just like a nice like red color. I feel like would be really cute and classy. So yeah. To the darlings, I am home, just got out of the shower, feeling fresh and clean. I feel like just a nice short natural red is just really like classy and sexy, and I just love a red nail. Anyway, before I do my skincare, I thought I would do my dermaplaning because I haven't done it in, I'm gonna say 4 weeks. I actually got it done 4 weeks ago by the dermatologist, but that was the first time I went there, and I just feel like they weren't very thorough, so I just thought I'd do it myself. I went and bought a brand new dermaplaning razor. I have seen girlies do it with oil. They'll put a whole bunch of oil on their face and then do it, and they say it's like, it's meant to be like super smooth and stuff like that, but every time I've had it done like properly and professionally, they always do it on like a super clean face and like try to avoid any kind of oil. So I'm just gonna do it that way because that's all I really know, and like that way works best for me. But I just cleaned the blade with like an alcohol wipe. I know my face is already like super clean. It actually feels really dry because it's so like there's like no oils on it, but I am going to just like do a little bit of a alcohol swab, which I feel like just really gets rid of all of the like excess oil on the face. I feel like I definitely need it like around here. And like I also have like little tiny hairs like right here as well that I really want to get rid of, which like when I went and got the dermaplaning done, she didn't really like do like everything, and I just like everything to like be done when I get it done. So I also know some people say that the hair grows back thicker, but that is absolutely a myth. Hair on your face does not grow back thicker like after dermaplaning. It definitely, like when it grows back, I think it just feels thicker because, oh my gosh, because the hair is like blunt when it grows back, so maybe it feels thicker, but it definitely does not grow back thicker. Oh my gosh, I just shaved off like the head of that pimple and now it's bleeding. Wow, I feel like I have so much like dead skin and like hair at the moment. Okay, I think we are done. My skin feels so dry because dermaplaning is basically like a form of physical exfoliation. You're not meant to use like any like strong actives, so no like retinols, no like glycolic acids, like strong vitamin C serums, which I do use all of those things like throughout the week, just because your skin is going to be so sensitive afterwards because you pretty much just removed like part of the outermost like protective layer of your skin. So definitely no strong actives. I'm just going to do, I've been using the Rhode glazing milk a lot lately. I ran out of my Murad moisturizer, which I am obsessed with. Like I love it so much, and I started using the Rhode glazing milk, which I know like all of the girly pops are using it. And like when I first got it, I honestly was not like, I did not think much about it, but like after just recently using it again, I really love it, especially for like, because I have oily skin, like oily to combo skin. Like I can't use anything like too crazy or thick or like super like nourishing or like moisturizing on my skin. It has to be quite like thin or like water or like gel based, so my skin doesn't break out. So I've been using the glazing milk a lot lately, and I actually really love it, like just as a moisturizer for me. It's just a really nice hydrating essence that my skin actually really likes, and especially after dermaplaning, like you don't want something super thick or like sticky, and after you do dermaplaning, your skin definitely absorbs product better. So something like the glazing milk, my skin really just like drinks it up. Dermaplaning is definitely one of those like at-home treatments that I love, because it genuinely just makes you feel like so nice and like clean and put together and just like amazing. Okay, I'm also going to put my Dr. Dennis Gross LED mask on just to help like calm my skin and just like reduce any inflammation. Hey guys, I just pulled up to my appointment. I'm here at the skin clinic. I'm not getting anything done today. This appointment originally was booked in for my like second round of my laser treatment. Anyway, when I was going back and forth, actually I don't know if I updated you guys, but they got back to me and we just decided that we'll leave this appointment. I will go in, they will check it out, just have a look at my back and see like what's going on. Last night I was doing some more research and I could not find a single person with like similar results as me. Well, they're not like results, they're like, I don't know. I couldn't really find anyone that had like a similar reaction to me. I did find one girl that got it done on her chest and she had the same exact reaction. And I was reading through the comments last night and I was just getting super freaked out because right now what my back looks like, all of those dark marks have just turned white. And I was reading through the comments and the comments were just really scaring me because there were a few girls commenting that they had the same thing and reacted the same way, and all of those marks just went white and they've just never healed since. So yeah, I'm just curious what they have to say, because this just like is not okay. And if these white spots don't heal, I'm going to be very, very upset, and yeah, I don't know, just kind of scary. Also, last time I was there, that's why I didn't record any of it, because I wasn't allowed to film in the treatment room, which is fair enough. That's fine. I totally respect that. So I will just check back in with you guys when I get back. Okay, I'm back. So they did some PRP on my back. So she took some blood, she did the little spinny thing, and just did like all of the needling on my back. And she thinks that'll help with, I actually don't even know, but I'm just praying it like helps and it works. And I don't know, I'm still kind of like, I don't really have like high hopes, I'm not gonna lie, but like, what do you do? I feel like I kind of put myself in this position. I like went ahead with it. I probably should have done a little more research maybe, I don't know, or like got a second opinion. I really don't know, but like, what do you do? Anyway, I did have an appointment at 11:45. It's 11:45 now, but whilst I was there, I did call them and I just said I was going to be about 15 minutes late. So I have 15 minutes to get there because I have a cervical screening, which I'm not like excited about, but they just want to do it just to really make sure that like there's nothing else going on. And this is from when I went to the doctor the other day when they were checking like all of my blood work and all of that. I don't really know why she wants to do it, but she just wanted to make sure everything was like all good. So I'm gonna go do that today, and then after that I'm going to head to Field to Fork because it's in like the same kind of area where the doctors are, and it's also Friday, so I am hoping that they have the Mexican wrap today because I've only had it once and it was so good, and I've been to Field to Fork so many times now and they never have it, so I'm hoping they have it, and I'm hoping I'm like not too late. Hey guys, just finished at the doctor's. I didn't have to do a like full on like cervical thing where they like open you up and do the swab and stuff. Luckily, whilst I was there, I did call my gynecologist back in Sydney, and they sent me like all of my, just like all of my notes and results and like all of that. So they sent that through straight away. My doctor here had a look at it and pretty much said that I don't need to do like a full-on one, which is really good. So I just did the one where you kind of just do it yourself, and then in I think 3 weeks, a day before we leave, I need to get like a pelvic exam. I need to go through my results, and then a week before that I'm going to get my bloods done again. So by the time that appointment comes around, they'll also have my blood results as well for my iron. So yeah, anyway, I'm at Field to Fork. I went in and they actually didn't have the Mexican wraps, which is kind of sad. I asked her what days they do them, and last time I called they said they do it like Thursdays, Fridays, but I asked the girl today and she said it's kind of just like random. They just do it like randomly. But she said if I give them a call and like let them know that I'm coming in, they will make one for me. So slay. I will definitely do that next time. But I just ended up getting a pie, which is really random. I haven't had a pie in a long time, but it's a mince cheese, sour cream, and I don't know, something else, but let's give it a go. I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like I've just like had way too many pies since being here in New Zealand, and like I definitely tend to like hyperfixate on foods, and then I just like get really over them, and like pies are definitely one of them. But let's give it a go. It's chipotle. The chipotle just makes it like a little more spicy, and you can tell it's like homemade, like proper ingredients, you know what I mean? It's good though. There's some veggies in there as well, and like, oh, I think it's like a Mexican style pie. I think that's why it's like chipotle, because there's like veggies and beans and stuff in here. Hey guys, it is so miserable and cold today. It has been raining all day. It is 1:30 right now. This morning I had my laser hair removal appointment. I walked in. When I get my laser hair removal, this is my first laser hair removal since Bali, I think, because I've been getting it done for a few years now. At the moment, when I do get it done, it's kind of just like maintenance. So I booked in to get it done. I pretty much just get like everything lasered. So like full leg, full arm, Brazilian, underarm, pretty much everything. And this is a different clinic as well. Not the same people that did my back, but where I went this morning, I have been there before, and she's done some like face needling and dermaplaning, and they're really good. So I went there to get my laser hair removal this morning. Now, because I was getting everything done, I was in just like a disposable G-string and a towel, and when I booked in, I didn't really want to mention my back. I booked it because I just wanted my laser hair removal. Anyway, because I was pretty much naked and just like wrapped in a towel, as soon as she walked in, she was like, what on earth happened to your back? Now, I didn't go there for a second opinion. I didn't go there to be like, oh my gosh, look at my back, like what do you think, kind of thing. But like, obviously she saw it. She asked me what happened. I explained to her what happened. She asked me if I had any like photos of before and like during the healing process. She looked at my back and she pretty much said like, this is not okay, this is not normal, this is not like a typical reaction for IPL. She also said like herself personally, she would not have touched my skin with an IPL laser machine just because of like my skin type and because I'm quite tan. She said that is like the biggest red flag. That is just like the biggest no-no. Like, anyone that is properly trained would not go ahead with it, let alone make a plan and like do this intense laser every 2 weeks. Obviously just like a lighter skin tone than me. She said she wouldn't, like, even 4 weeks is just like way too soon. So she was confused as to like, obviously just like what they did, what happened, the setting, everything, why I was even booked in to get it as frequent as I was. She was just very, like, she was so apologetic. I don't know why, because she didn't do it, and like where I went, it wasn't the same clinic. So, but she was just like I could tell she was really frustrated and angry that someone had like done this to me. She pretty much was just like validating how I already felt in the beginning, just me like having the feeling that what I was experiencing was not normal. The reaction obviously wasn't normal. Anyway, she immediately brought in like one of her other colleagues, which was a nurse. She had a look. She was again so upset. She was just like, I don't know how someone could do this to you, and like why they would even do this, why they would recommend the treatment in the first place, especially for skin like mine. And I was kind of sitting there like, you know, like I'm like, I've already done it. I try my best not to like make a big deal and like be like really like hostile and like bitchy. So last time I went in there, you know, I was polite, but like I wasn't happy, obviously. Anyway, after that, one of the nurses actually brought in a doctor, and he again had a look at it, same reaction. He recommended that I do like an ACC claim, which I am not like familiar with at all. Like, being in New Zealand, like I don't really understand any of that. So I was just like, let me think about it, because I just didn't know much about it. And after the needling at the clinic that did my back, we had kind of like made a plan, but like I'm not going to see them until like just before I leave, which I feel as though, like, after speaking to the nurses today, I do feel as though it isn't quite right. I feel like I'm going to leave. My back looks so much worse than before, like than to begin with. It is so much worse. The pigment is so much darker, which I understand that can happen, but the burns on my back are so bad, and like the white marks. This was my biggest concern, was the white marks on my back. I am so worried that they're just not going to heal and they will stay like that for a very long time, and that just really freaks me out. She was actually amazing. As I said, I've seen her before and I know she's great, but she's been in the industry for a very, very long time, and she just really made me think like, this is just like not okay, and I need to be doing something about it, which like I thought I had, but maybe I'm just like kind of like letting them off like too easily in a sense. Anyway, after the appointment, I did email the clinic that did the IPL on my back, and I pretty much just explained that I had gone to another clinic this morning for completely like unrelated treatment, and pretty much just told them like everything that the girls this morning told me. Yeah, it's just not a great experience. And like I've said this before, but I've had so many different treatments. I did a whole bunch of treatments in Korea and like other places overseas, and you know, even like back home in Australia, I tried so many different like beauty treatments. Nothing could compare to just the level of pain during the IPL treatment and like the healing and like just like post treatment. It was just horrific, and it's just really scary that that this can happen. Anyway, enough of that. By the way, I bought a new hydro jug. These bottles are actually amazing, so much better than the Stanleys. They don't leak at all. They have this rubber on the bottom which makes such a difference. I just feel like the Stanleys, they leaked so much and they just weren't like a very practical water bottle. Also just like so clunky, like when you would like put them down they would just be really loud. So like that was the first thing I noticed about the hydro jug, that it has this like rubber on the bottom and like does not leak, and yeah, so amazing. Love this bottle so much. I did buy one for hubby as well because I have just been on his ass about water, and he's just been drinking out of those like big pump like plastic water bottles, and he just keeps refilling it, and I'm like, and it'll be good especially for when we are traveling as well, which by the way guys, we leave in 2 weeks. Actually, I think exactly 2 weeks today. It's Thursday today. So yeah, we leave in exactly 2 weeks, which is very scary. I just could not bring myself to like purchase another water bottle because I was like, I already have a water bottle. Like I really don't need another one. But the hydro jugs, they definitely make all the difference. So I'm really glad I got one. Anyway, after my appointment, I went and picked up my ring. I was getting it cleaned and it had been there for a couple of days, and it looks so much better. It is so like shiny and clean. I go to Danglish, I think it's called, in town in New Plymouth, and they always do such a good job at cleaning my rings. I've never had any jeweler clean my rings as like thoroughly as they have, and they don't even charge me. So every now and then I will go and pick up some cupcakes from Humdingers and take them there. So I did that today, gave them some cupcakes, and then I went over to my sister's, picked up her milk bottle because I think I have like $20 left on like my little Beach Road Milk Co milk bottle key, and I want to use the rest of it up before we leave. So I just told her I will refill her milk bottle. So I just ran out of milk last night. I texted her, asked if she needed any more milk, and they just ran out as well. So I went and picked up her bottle. I dropped off some lunch for them, and then I went to the post office. I've got a whole bunch of parcels here that I will unbox with you guys. Actually, I might do that like here in the car, so then I could just like throw everything out while I'm like outside. Anyway, I am at Harvey Norman. That was like the biggest explanation. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but in like maybe like 4 vlogs ago, or maybe like 5, I was just like expressing how much I really did not like the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 that I had, and long story short, I ended up selling it maybe a few months ago. I really wanted to buy the Sony ZV-E1 for vlogging, for content, for the pod, for everything. I just wanted one camera. I just feel like it's excessive to have like any more than one camera. So I searched high and low for this Sony ZV-E1. Could not find it anywhere. Every store that I did go to, they were completely sold out of the cameras. So yeah, I tried very hard to find this camera. Could not find a single one. They were completely sold out, like Australia wide. So when we came back to New Zealand, every store, when we were traveling up north, every like camera store, tech store, like Harvey Norman, any of those kind of stores we would stop at to see if they stocked the cameras. Could not find a single one. So I ended up calling PB Tech, they said they can order one in. It would take a week. I was like, okay, cool. By the time we get back, they should have it. Long story short, it is on back order. Not even Sony New Zealand or Sony Australia has them in stock. So I pretty much gave up, and I ended up purchasing the Sony FX3. This camera is actually like so insane. It's a part of their cinema line. It's like Netflix approved. Like, this is a camera that they use to film movies. Like, it's a very like high-end camera, and this camera was like my like goal. So this camera is actually more like of an upgrade. The Sony ZV-E one is more for like content creators, vlogging kind of stuff. It's quite similar to this one, but this one is just a lot more up there. And like, I don't know, they just had one in stock and I just went and did it, which like, I don't regret it. I love this camera so much. I'm never going to get rid of it. I still use it for our podcast. I still use it for when I like create content for brands and stuff like that. I am obsessed with this camera. I love it so much. Like, I really do. I'm never going to get rid of it because like, I really, really love it. However, I've come to the realization that I will never be able to like own a camera that does like everything that I love. So this camera is great because it's super crispy, and I love like crispy, high quality content. The only thing wrong with it, well actually there's two things wrong with it. It's too heavy to carry around. I definitely can carry it around, but it's definitely on like the heavier side in comparison to like normal vlogging cameras. And the stabilization on this thing is so bad. I can't like walk around with this camera and like vlog. Like, I just can't do it because it's just so shaky. I've tried everything I can, but like I just can't. Anyway, 2 days ago I went to Noel Leeming because I have been on the hunt for another, I guess you could say like action camera, but I really don't like I'm not into like the GoPros or anything like that. Like, I don't really want like an action camera. I just want a camera that's still like small enough to like carry around and has good stabilization. So I came across the Insta360 Go Ultra, I think it is. I went into Noel Leeming. They have one left in stock. It is a tiny camera. So I went in there and they don't have a Insta360 display. I called Harvey Norman and PB Tech, and they also don't have a display either. Here at Harvey Norman, I did come in here the other day. They do have the display, but it's like removed. Like, they have the like backdrop. I've done a lot of research, but I just feel like it's still a good idea to like really have a look at it physically and stuff like that. Anyway, they don't have the display, but what I'm thinking, I'm really considering getting another Osmo Pocket. I know, I don't like, this is just like freaking me out. I've been thinking and like harping on it for like days and days, like weeks and weeks, and I just like, I think about it like in my dreams. Like, you know when you wake up like early and you're still like half asleep, I just keep thinking about the camera. Like, I really had to like get rid of it and try another camera for me to like realize and understand that the Osmo Pocket is actually a great camera. It's small, the stabilization on it is actually insane, but like that was the one thing I didn't like about it. I felt like it kind of just had a mind of its own, and I just like, I really didn't like that about the camera. But after having like a camera that has no kind of stabilization, I really like appreciate the Osmo Pocket now. So I'm just like in the car thinking like, do I run in and grab one or not? They did have one last like creator bundle for the Osmo Pocket in there, so yeah, I just don't know. Like, obviously I don't need to go in there and like test it and have a look at the camera because I had one before up until I sold it a few months ago, and I had it for like 2 years as well. So I do like, I feel like I know the camera really well, and I've just like compared so many cameras, and I just, yeah, I don't know. I still really want to vlog with this camera because I do love the camera. I still use it every single day, and as I said, I'd never get rid of it. But the only time I could really vlog on this camera is if it's like sitting, like just like sitting there or like on a tripod. So I just feel like, especially because we are going to be traveling soon, I just really feel like I need like a smaller compact camera that isn't like shaky and like makes like watching my videos, like it doesn't make you feel sick kind of thing. So anyway, first world problems, like I'm so 50-50. I know I'm like parked outside, but like I feel like the reason I'm not going in is because like I don't want to do it, but then at the same time I'm like, it is a good camera. Anyway, while we wait and while I just like contemplate and just like really think about this, let's open some parcels. First one is from Mecca. I ordered a few things, I think like 2 days ago or something. Yes. Oh my gosh, cute. They sent some Dr. Dennis Gross like little samples of the Universal Daily Peel. I used to use these all the time. I actually don't really know why I stopped either. I got 2 YSL lip products. I got their plumping lip oil in the shade Lucky Moonstone. These are both really, really pretty. I also ran out of my lip gloss ages ago. I was using it was just like a little Dior lip gloss, but I used it all the time and I loved it, and once I ran out I did not want to buy another lip gloss. I don't know why, but I just thought like using my Laneige lip balm like would do. But it really does make a difference, I feel, when you do wear lip gloss. The YSL Love Shine in Nude Lavalier. I think this is one of their most popular shades. So pretty. Oh my gosh, yes. This is so like my type of lip shade. Love that. And then I also just got one of their blushes. This is one of their like iconic Make Me Blush blushes. Is that the name of it? I actually don't know. I think it is. But this is also in the shade Nude Lavalier, which I feel like would be a really good like blush for my skin tone. Oh my goodness, how pretty is that packaging? Gorge. I think this also acts as a like highlighter as well, and I haven't used a highlighter in so long too, so really excited to try that out. Just put that back there. All right, next package is, I don't actually know. Oh, this is from The Other Normal. My hair is just not looking very cute today, but oh, I'm looking so crossy too. Please do not mind the brows as well. I'm really trying to grow them out. I feel like I'm just not the type to like get my brows done every 2 weeks and just like leave them alone, because every time like hairs start to grow back, I just end up like plucking my brows with tweezers, and it's just not a good combo. But I did book in to get my brows done on Monday, so I'm really trying my best to grow the brows out. Anyway, Other Normal, I got this blue top, and then I also grabbed their, like, these are like their most popular pants, but I think in the other like colorway, but I actually really, really love like the brown and the gray tones. Really, really cute. They're kind of just like a low rise, like kind of flare. This is from, oh, this is hubby's actually, but let's just open it anyway. He got a couple of teas from, you know. First, let's just do a quick little like speed round. Don't know if you can see that, but that's the back, just a black tee. That's the front, and then blue and green tee, that's the back, that's the front. Okay, next, I don't know where this is from either. I think it's here. Estee Lauder. Oh my gosh, I think I know exactly what this is. So Estee Lauder they've reformulated their double wear, their iconic double wear foundation. I feel like all of the girlies used to wear this foundation. I definitely did. I went through so many like bottles of double wear. I feel like the double wear was definitely like just the foundation like when I was in high school. Hi Joey, introducing the reformulated Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, a true icon now made for more, available now, Estee Lauder. Cute. I've also heard that the foundation is a little more like runny, so it's not so thick, which like I feel like I will like. I definitely don't think I would reach for like any kind of like double wear foundation now, just because I really like a light makeup look. I don't really like anything too heavy. This is in the shade 2W2. Like this camera isn't heavy. I can totally walk around with it. It's just so shaky to like walk around with. I just don't know. Let me just go in there. Okay, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna get a feel. And then I don't know, we'll go from there. Guys, I got it. I feel kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, unboxing. I genuinely hate having like more than one like item. The fact that I have two cameras just like, it really gives me the ick. I don't have more than like one anything really. Like I just hate like stuff and like, I don't know, like having clutter and just like, I just really don't like owning like heaps of stuff. It just like, it really grosses me out. Why can't I open this? It just overwhelms me just like having too many things. But I guess this is kind of different because, you know, they're used for different things. If they were both like very similar and both used for the same thing, which like I understand, I'm going to use both the cameras for vlogging, but like if this is something that I want to be like consistent in, I'm really trying to just like make myself feel better. But like also when I sold my other one, I feel like I sold it for like a pretty like reasonable price as well, so that's also making me feel a little better. But I just think the fact that I spent so much money on the FX3, I think that's why I feel like guilty. This one, I'm going to take such good care of it. I feel like I take pretty good care of my stuff, but I'm actually going to use the case this time. I'm not gonna lie, I really, really love how compact like this is, how just everything fits in this one little pouch, and like that's it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I kind of feel like this vlog was a little boring, but I feel like now that I have my Osmo back, I am going to be vlogging like a lot more and just like be out and about. I will see you hopefully next week, if not the following week. But thank you for your support and thank you for watching, and I love you. Wait, I need to like have a look at these again. No, these are cool. Are they not?